Hey everybody, it's Eric here, the Angry Tech at Leitz Music. And I know it's been a while, but we have a new video today. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to restring a guitar with a Bigsby Tremolo, but without all the frustration. So check this out. Alright, so let's get started. I've already taken the strings off of this. We have a nice Gretsch string miner here, and it's one of the smaller body ones. Has the Bigsby, has the tune-o-matic bridge, and we're going to string it up with some nice Kurt Mangan strings. So you're going to need, to do this, you're going to need some tools. First of all, you're going to need your cutters to trim the strings, and you're either going to need some needle nose pliers or some ring pliers. Ring pliers, needle noses. These are going to help out tremendously. And then also you'll need your string winder. Here I have this nice DeWalt gyroscopic screwdriver with a Music Nomad peg winder there on the end of that. So let's get to it. Let's take our first string, which is our 6th string, or the E string, if you want to call it that. And we're going to take the eyelet of the string, face it towards you. And then take your needle nose or your ring pliers, hold it, and roll it towards you, all right? And so we're going to do a bend in the string like that. See that? Now, you're going to be tempted to thread the string underneath this bar right here, but don't do that. Do the opposite. Thread the ball end or the eyelet underneath the bar and then around the back of the Bigsby Tremolo tailpiece here. Straighten out your string. Hold your string, bring it under and onto the pin, and then pull your string tight and hold tension on it, okay? Hold tension on it, put it into the nut slot, and since this is a 6th string, we're going to measure to the 5th string peg of the tuning peg and cut right behind it, like that. See? Thread a little bit through, give it a little bend, and start slowly winding. One on top, and the rest on the bottom. After you've gotten it tight and slack a little bit, you can go down here now and you can align your string, because your string might do this. So we'll just move this over, line it up. And great. Wasn't that easy? I mean, that's super easy to do. Frustration free. Let's do our 5th string, or as you might call the A string. I'll do it this time with the needle nose so you can see. Needle nose pliers. Eyelet towards me. Get down here on the kind of the thick end of the needle nose and then roll it to you. Now it's okay if it looks like a bend. See, that one's not as round and curved as this one was, but it's a bend. But that still works. You don't want to make it too sharp of a bend. So once again, ball end under the bar, underneath, and up onto the pin. Hold it and get it tight. Lay your string down into the saddle. Bring your string up, lay it down into the nut slot. Your 5th string, measure back to the 4th string. Hold it. Wrap on top and a wrap below. It's fine if it's slack. Let's straighten it out. There we go. That's cool. We'll move on to the 4th string. And pretty much at this point it gets a little bit monotonous, but that's okay. You want to be sure you're doing it right. And don't worry if you struggle. We all struggle with it sometimes. See, I just did right there. Now with your fourth and third strings, you want to take, while you're holding your string tight, and cut at the top of the headstock. Cut the string right at the top of the headstock. As you can see, I've let up the tension a little bit, but it's still holding in place. That's because we did it right. One wrap below, above, the rest here wraps below. Now, if you need to refer back to, we have a video about how to do proper stringing of a 3x3 headstock, which is what this guitar is. And you can see up close how we measure each tuning peg here. So, I know you must be asking, what about the plain string? Because they always slip on me. Well, I'm going to do one right now for you, just to show you that it's the same thing. It's not going to go anywhere. And also remember, please don't tie on your strings. You don't need to. The way we do our wraps and string up on our tuning pegs here, it won't slip out. I know everybody's scared of that, but have some faith, be confident, you can do it. Alright, see there? I'm going to do this on the close-up camera right here. See this? Like that. These are my ring pliers. Roll. Alright. Right underneath. Up onto the pin. Hold tight. Lay it down in the saddle slot and the nut slot. Cut the wire right above the headstock. Now, the fun part is doing this backwards. Right, now every now and then you might get your string kind of like not off, like fall off the saddle and be like right here or over here. That's okay. Loosen your string up, set it back in the saddle slot. And that's pretty much it. I mean, besides doing the second and first string, the B and the E, B and the high E, it's basically the same from here. Then just get it up to tune. It's all easy. So it's easy. Follow this, and you'll have a frustration-free tuning and stringing up of your Bigsby. However, if you're uncomfortable, you can always bring it to us, and we can do it for you. And remember, just because you can doesn't mean you should. So we'll see you next time. I just tripped over that. That's so great. Get that on video.